Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. I do apologise that we are a little bit late going live today. However, we are now live. If you are watching, if you could let me know if the audio is okay. If anything's too loud, let me know and I will deal with it. And today we are playing Minecraft on stream, so that will be very good. If you do like the content on my channel, make sure you are liking the stream and subscribing to the channel so you do not miss any uploads. Just working on getting the chat up, so just give me a second. Right. Okay. Okay. I will be actually playing the game in a second. Just getting onto the stream on a separate device so I can see the chat. If you can just give me a second. I do realise that I didn't do what I said I was going to do between streams, which was going to be to sort my pockets out, so we'll do that. Okay. Okay, there we go. I can see the chat now. I'm just going to check the settings on the stream, because that's a little bit... yeah, we are on ultra low latency, good. Right, so there we go. We are now set up. As I say, I do apologise about the delay. So what I'll do is I'll quickly show you what I did in the latest video that I did after the stream. That was last week. If you just give me a second. So we built this building for the armadillos, where I could get the armadillo scoops. As you see, we've got 21 already, which is amazing. Oops. I've got a bunch of stuff now, haven't I? Yeah, right. And I also did a little home for the armadillos as well. If we just go down here, we'll go down through the hotel. And all the way down here, we built a home for some armadillos. Down at the very end of here, you can just see the building there. So this is where the armadillos live. And as you can see, we've got 2 armadillos in here. I want to say there's meant to be a third, but... Oh yeah, there is 3. I was going to say, I could have sworn there was 3 of them in here. So there we go. What I do need to do though, is I do actually need to remove that. There we go. And then we'll just take out this layer as well, so we can actually see through the window of the building. There you go. So you can see through the window at the armadillos. So what we'll do is we're going to sort our pockets out, and then I want to move some horses across from the main kind of base in the savannah biome all the way over to the very, very top of the base. We'll take them through the nether just because it'll be a little bit quicker, and I might breed some as well. I've just missed the stop that I needed to know. I might breed some horses as well just so that we have a few more variants. We'll see if we can find any more there as well. But we just need to empty our pockets because I was meant to do it between streams and plain and simply didn't. Because I have actually been really busy between streams, so I haven't actually been on Minecraft since I did the video that I did just after the stream. Which is annoying, but we've managed to get everything out that I wanted to get out, so we're at least getting things sorted. And what we're going to do is we've got a video coming out hopefully later today. I'm really hoping it's going to be later today. If not, it'll be first thing tomorrow. But I am really hoping it's going to be today. But it's going to be my first video playing Heartopia. There has been a delay releasing that video, which is annoying, but things got in the way. But I'm hoping to finish doing the editing today, and then the video will be out hopefully tonight. For those okay, sorry about that. What we're going to do is just try and hopefully get all my stuff away. Assuming I can remember where everything is. Right, I will burn all of these. I should have room for the arrows. And I don't know why I'm still carrying these jungle doors, to be honest. I've been in that chest already. But we will pop that in there. And if we pop that in there, and then we'll pop the arrows in here. And there we go, our pockets are a lot better, a lot more organised, which is very good. So we'll just go and burn the seeds and that I have excess of, and then we'll head through the nether and try and get the animals across. And then I can't repair my pickaxe unless I get XP, so I might have to go mining for some nether quartz, just because that's the best way to get XP, especially for pickaxe. Because I was meant to do that off stream, but as I say, I did get around to it, but I needed it to not break whilst I'm streaming. And I'll sort this shulker box out between streams. I promise I will actually do it this time. But now that we've done that, I'm going to make sure it's daytime. So we'll head through my farm building. Because if we go up here and through here, we actually get into my house, which is really nice. Just gonna turn my audio down. There we go. So the audio from the game was a little bit too loud for me, but I'm being told that it should be okay for you guys. So what we'll do is we'll leave the audio where it is for everyone watching, and we'll go over through the nether. We appear to have some bats here. I don't know why I went through that. I need to go this way. If you do notice me just kind of stop talking for a bit, I'm just having a drink because I got a drink on my way home to start the stream, which is kind of why I'm a little bit delayed, because I wanted to get a drink, but it is fine. So yeah, we're just gonna head through this little portal, and I've got the saddles, so I might have to make some saddles while I'm here. Right, so what we'll do is, no, what am I doing? You know, have any of these actually got a saddle on them already? Yeah. I want to take this horse first, I think. If anyone does have any name suggestions for the horse, please feel free to leave them down in the comments of any video, to be honest. But what we'll do is we'll head through the nether portal. There we go. And hopefully we will get these over to our base really quite easily. This horse is on a mission to get itself lost. Oh, this is quite a quick horse. Okay, so let's get these horses over to my base. For simplicity of getting them into my base, we're going to take them to spawn, I think. Actually, yeah, we'll take them to spawn. Oops. Yeah, we'll take it to spawn, and what I'll do is I'll just make a pool of water in the mob museum just so we can get them down. Preferably before they have a fall would be good. Oh. My staircase is still here from when I did it before, though I did it before the changes to horses, which mean they can now go in water, which is a lot better. I literally just noticed that was wrong. Is it the same on the other side? No, the other side's not been stripped at all. What? Oh, it's only been stripped to there. I don't know what I've done there. We'll have to look at the design for the outside at some point. And I can't get you down, can I? Right, we're gonna have to mine some blocks, I think. There we go. Can I get them down all the others? No. I'm gonna have to just keep breaking blocks, so this might take a while to do all of them. Because I didn't think about how I was getting horses out of the mob museum. Because equally, it is a single door, so I'm going to have to break my way out. Right, okay. We have the first horse out. I will come up with an idea for the others that might not be so long-winded. But we can head up the path here that I've made. And you could just see up there is my stables. So we could just run all the way up here and to our stables where we already have a horse waiting for us. But I'm going to nick the saddle from that horse. And what we'll do is we'll head back down to the Mod Museum and we'll see if we can make a better way to get the horses out. But I'll have to have a look at what I can do. So we'll head over here. And obviously that's the portal that the horses are coming through. Is that creeper portal, and I almost fell off. I almost fell off the floating platform that is my spawn. So if we head in here. So we could do the corner here. So what we'll do is we'll go up to the top floor, go to this back right hand corner, and if we just mine out a 2x2, and then we can make a little 2x2 thing there, so that if we go all the way up to the top, we can grab the water back, and we'll see if we can pull this off. There we go, like a pro. So if we do that, and then I can just cut that open, we can get the horses in and out easily, which is good. So we'll just go all the way back up to the top of the Mob Museum to where the portal is. And we'll head back to the Savannah biome. Thankfully it's not too far, so we're just going to do a couple trips with some horses, and I'll take donkeys as well. I'll do the llamas off camera because I'm going to have to do those with a lead. And they're a bit more awkward to do, so I'll do those off camera. But I just want all of the animals that I got in the Savannah over to my actual base, where I am collecting all of the passive mobs from all the areas, and in the process building a base in each of the biomes that I get them in, just to kind of show that that there's a settlement in each of the areas. You can kind of see that people are living in the areas, so I thought that was a nice idea. So what we'll do, we'll take the mule actually. Oh, was he not tamed? We'll tame the mule. Apparently badly. Come on, tame. This mule does not seem to want to tame. Come on. Right, there we go. At long last, we have tamed the mule. Come on, please jump over. There we go. It can jump over. So we could just take it out of here. Unfortunately, the mule isn't actually very quick, so it's not as quick as the horse, but it's not too slow. And the mule's not quite so insistent on leaving the tunnel, but we'll just head through the tunnel all the way back to spawn. And then once we've done this, we'll go mining in the nether for some nether quartz, and then we can think about maybe what builds we're going to do next. Or we might just spend the stream mining, who knows. Because I do kind of need to get the XP from mining, so it might be worth just spending the stream doing that. However, it's got dark, so I think we're going to need to sleep again. We'll just attack those and they can start burning. And we'll try and quickly get up here and make sure our mule's safe, and then we'll go sleep to make sure that we don't end up getting killed, because that wouldn't be a very good way to start the stream. There we go. And we'll put the mule in here. There we go. And all we're gonna do is head in here and just go all the way down, and this will take me to my storage area. So we are in our storage area, so we can just head over across to our actual home, where we have a bed. And then we can just sleep through the night so it continues to be safe. Oh, what's that light? Actually, it's not a bad light. Right, so yeah, we're going to head up and we'll go sleep again. There we go. And what we can do is we can just head straight through the nether from our base. If we just head down here. There we go. And if we head this way, we will get back to the savannah biome, and we'll have to see if we have the means to make another saddle, because I've left it in my base. As the usual person that I am, I've just completely forgot to pick it off, to get it off the horse, so never mind. We'll just try and get one from the savannah biome, because we can craft them now, so they're not difficult to craft either, so it should be quite easy to get one. There we go. We'll just see if we have one in here. I have a lot of random blocks and a lot of cobblestone. Okay. Oh, 28 armadillo skins. I'll take those with me. Okay, yeah, what we'll do then is, I believe we can just grab some rotten flesh and turn that into leather if we have a smoker. If we do, I imagine it'll be in here, but I don't think we do. Okay, never mind. We'll just get some leather the old-fashioned way. There we go. Right. Wrong building. I did build all this myself, and I don't know where anything is apparently. But never mind. Okay, so we'll go into here. And we can breed the cows. And then when they've given birth, we can get some leather. And hopefully it won't take too many cows. Why are none of them dropping leather? I feel really bad killing these cows. Yeah, there we go. Right, we have enough leather now. So we can leave those cows safely there. And actually, I've just gone past the wedding again. So what else do I need to make a saddle? Oh. I swear there's another recipe for it in my add-on. Let me just go and Google the saddle recipe because I've got a feeling my add-on is changing the recipe. So let me have a look. Yeah. So I should still be able to craft it the same way you can in normal Minecraft, but my add-on's not allowed me to see the actual recipe. But I have the means to make it, so we can make that nice and quickly. I don't need those brown eggs, so we'll see if they hatch. And then there we go, it's showing the actual saddle recipe in the game. So let's clear our hotbar. And then what we'll do is we'll take a donkey with us this time. And then after this one we'll think about going mining in the nether to get XP. So we can heal our pickaxe. Because I do not want it to break while clearing an area in the cave. For us to continue expanding our base. So we'll head out of here. There we go. Okay, so let's just get this through to our mesa biome. Oops. Nope, come on. Just go and sit in the portal. There we go. Okay, so let's just ride it straight down the stairs, and then we could drop it down here. And then we can take it through and over to our stables, where we will then have, I think, two horses a mule and a donkey. Though this donkey is incredibly slow. So it might take a little while to get it up to the stables. Though it is still pretty quick at getting up the mountain, so... and this one can just be stored. Let me just get rid of the spider's eye. There we go. This one could be housed in this one, I think. So then we've got got a mule, horse, and a donkey. So there we go. But what we'll do now is we will try and heal my pickaxe a bit. Just because, obviously, it's looking a bit low from all the mining we did in the last stream. And then in the last video, we did a bit of mining. So, I think we just need to get some XP onto our pickaxe to hopefully stop it from breaking. Though what I might do is I might turn the rain miner off while I do this, just so that I get the most XP I can possibly get. Yeah, think about it, I don't think it's actually in the building for this add-on, so... Nope, I didn't get around to putting the book in there. We'll just go over to our base and get the Essentials guidebook, just so we could turn off the ore miner, so we get as much XP from mining as possible. I did just go the worst way there to try and get over there. What we'll do is grab this water. Come on, there we go. There we go. And there we go. We could go over here. Come on, it should not be that difficult to use a door. And if we head up here, and this is the Essentials add-on. There we go. So in case you are interested, this is the settings that we have in the add-on. Oh. What the? I'm not going to look at any of these. That's confused me. Sortable menus. Oh. Okay. Anyway, let's go and turn ore breaker off. Oh. Okay, there we go. So now when we mine the nether quartz, it won't ore break in one go, because that should give me all the XP I'm meant to get from it. Because sometimes when you use ore breakers from an add-on, it doesn't always give you the most XP. So just make sure that's off when we're doing this. I've got plenty of baked potatoes on me, so let's go. And I need some gold, actually. Let's not go and draw attention to ourselves in there by not having a piece of gold armor. We do not want piglin brutes going after us. So, if we go over here, it would appear I don't have any gold armor, so we'll have to go and make some. I'll just make a gold helmet. There we go. There we go. So we can make the gold helmet. Just 'cause I'm pretty sure I've got feather falling on it. Yeah, I've got feather falling 4, so I'd rather keep that than lose it. I'd rather have the feather falling on rather than have the gold boots. So we'll stick a gold helmet on so that we are safe in the nether. And then let's go. We'll head through this way because I know we can get out actually into the nether this way. So if we head through here, we should find an exit from our tunnels. So what we'll do is, I don't think there's any nether quartz up there, so we'll just ignore that. And there should be somewhere a way out, or do I just keep I think I just know my way out. So we'll come out here. Oh, I forgot they updated that so they can have spears on them. Let's definitely stay away from them if we lose our gold helmet. But straight away we've found some nether quartz, but annoyingly it's all in the roof. So I think we're gonna have to mine some netherrack just to be able to get to our nether quartz. I did also just see there is some on this hillside, I think. Oh, there's some down there though, so we'll grab that. So yeah, we'll just do a little bit of mining just to hopefully repair our pickaxe. It probably won't be the quickest thing to repair, however it needs doing before we go resourcing and before we kind of build anything, because I would rather make sure that the pickaxe is fully healed rather than risk breaking it. So there you go. You can see it's just repairing itself, not at a bad speed, so it should not take too long. However, it will take much longer if we keep mining excess blocks needlessly. And we may as well pick it up because I do like building with quartz. So we'll make sure to actually collect the quartz rather than just the XP. There we go. We can come back out here. And we can just go down here till we've got some more. Let's just do that. And I've got enough blocks now, I think, to get us up to the ceiling where there's a bunch of nether quartz. So we'll just stack our way up. That maybe don't. Okay, right. you are really annoying me. Unfortunately, because Minecraft Bedrock has some issues, it is actually really difficult to hit the firewall back, so I say it's probably best we just don't try and do it. Because it's just going to be a bit painful, really. Especially because I'm playing on a realm, so there's a slight bit of connectivity issues when trying to do things, and you often get like server-side issues where there's often a bit of delay between when things are actually happening where you see them happening, so hitting fireballs back can be a little bit awkward to do. But we'll head back over here. Back into the main Crimson Forest, because we can just literally mine up to all of this. Not mine up. Stack our blocks up all the way to the ceiling. And then we'll just... actually, what we'll do is we'll just bridge over to it. There we go. And so as you can see, my pickaxe is nearly fully healed. Well, I'm not doing a very good job here, right? No, why can I not seem to run a job today? They are really annoying. Right, let's go over here and try and escape from the hoglins. There you go. This seems like a good way to kill them, because they are very violent, to be honest. There we go, right. Okay, so I believe that looks like it is all the quartz in that vein there. I thought I was just going to end up in lava then. So, what we're going to do is mine this quartz, which will hopefully get my pickaxe fully repaired. Okay. And then is there any more through here? No. Oh good. Right, okay, I didn't land in lava. That's at least something. How we get back up to where we were, I have no idea. But we didn't die in lava. But we'll just mine all of the nether quartz and pretend we haven't just fallen massively. Because we somehow need to get all the way back up there. So let's see if we can get up there. However, I think I'm just going to have to build up because I don't think, or at least it doesn't look like there's any way naturally up there. Actually, there might be. There might be. Let's see if we can get up there without using our pickaxe too much. Because I think if we can place a block there, we can go to there. There we go. So we're at least up here. And then we can go round. And then if we go up here. And then maybe up here. We might be able to actually get up to where we were. In theory. Yeah, so. Let's just, now that we're back up to where we are familiar with the area, we can continue mining this. And you can see that my pickaxe is now fully repaired. But I'm also a little bit conscious on my shovel. So we'll just mine a few more pieces of nether quartz. And hopefully we can repair our shovel. Maybe, and what I might do is I might just do that. Just so that I could swap between them quicker to get even more XP for my shovel. These guys are really after me today. Oops. There we go. So, have we got any more nether quartz? Oh, we have some nether quartz down there, so we'll jump down here and get that. And then there's something underneath it. And then, how easy is it going to be to get this? Not very, so we'll leave that nether quartz for next time we need experience points. There we go. And then I think that should do us, I think. Oh, I might just get this because, you know, it's on the surface. It's quite easy for me to collect. And then, yeah, we'll start making our way back to the overworld so that we can start getting on with what we need to do. Obviously, normally I would have done this off stream, but things kind of went a little bit wrong, so didn't manage to do that, which is why we're just kind of doing this now. But if you are liking the stream, make sure you do like and subscribe to the channel. Greatly helps us out. And now let's figure out where we are, because I've kind of veered off a little bit more than we maybe should have done. So I don't know necessarily where we are. So let's try and go up here. And hopefully we can find where we need to be. Yeah, there we go. That's where we want to be. So, let's head on over here. And we can just... No, don't want to do that. There we go. So, I can also put that there. And in case we are ever in need of a gold helmet, we're going to store one in here. Okay, right. So let's head back to our base in the overworld. And then we can figure out what the next build's going to be, because I haven't really thought about what the next build's going to be. And we have, I think, got home for everything from the savannah, I think. I want to say we have. I've just gone the wrong way. I should really signpost this because I've just wasted my time and gone the wrong way. So we'll head back over here. And yeah, as I say, after I've finished streaming today, I will finish editing the first Heartopia video, get that out today, and then I've got a second video on Heartopia to come out after that. And then I'll probably be making more videos later this week. I don't know if we're going to have any more Minecraft videos this week, because I did release one on Sunday, I think. It was either Sunday or Monday. It might have been Monday, actually. Yeah, I think it was Monday. Yeah, so because we already had a Minecraft video released this week, we might not have another one released till next week. When I've also figured out what that video is going to be. However, we are back home. In terms of farms, I don't think I need to do any new farms. So, the next build will definitely not be a farm, because I believe I have all the farms we need, and a lot of them I don't use much anyway. I will just check my melon and pumpkins, because I don't want those to overflow. No, we're fine. The pumpkins might overflow. I might just need to stop the pumpkin farm at some point, because like we have loads of pumpkins. But never mind. We have a very good bamboo farm, obviously. Right, I'm not sure I'm ever going to run out of bamboo with that. I mean, I probably will, but I might need to start using some soon, otherwise we're going to overflow the chest. I know what we can do, actually. I've just thought of something we can do. What we'll do is we'll make another mob-based farm, actually. Because there's 2 more mob-based farms that I have an idea of what I need to do. One of them is the snow golem farm. So if we go down to where they are, in terms of our farms, we obviously have the snow golem and the sniffer to do. Snow golem is a really easy farm to do, but me being me, I want to do a building for it. Now while we're doing this, we need to do a staircase down to there to make it easier to get up here. And then I'm kind of thinking that should then be okay. So yeah, we'll start kind of coming up with an idea for a build. I might use quartz pillar because I think it'll be quite nice to use. However, have I got any cobblestone? Because everything down here is on a cobblestone kind of support ground, whatever. We'll go and grab some cobblestone. And then I'll see if we have any snow to go with it. If we don't have snow, I will get some snow. But I also want to see if we've got any ice. Oh yeah, I have plenty of snow and ice. I'll go with ice and compressed ice because it's something that I want to make. So my add-on, one of the add-ons, which is the furniture add-on, has icicles, but I don't know how you craft it. I think it has icicles anyway. Apparently it doesn't. That's strange. I could have sworn I have it. I might have to see, because it might be made out of blue ice. Which, if it is, I really don't have enough. Because the exchange rate's not very good. But we'll save that as a thought for later on. Because I'm sure we can figure out how to craft it. Because I have used them in my base. No, not in my base, but I have used them in other builds. Notably, kind of in the snow bear, polar bear. I don't know what it's called. The polar bear area in the Mod Museum that has some icicles, but I can't remember how we craft them. So I will have to see if I can figure that out, because there's kind of no guides on YouTube or Google for it, because there's not many guides for any of the add-ons. But for now, we'll just focus on the snow golem building. There might be a lot of kind of changing my mind in this building, because I've not come up with a plan before starting. So we're just kind of making it up as we go along. And I can hear there's somewhere there's a villagers, I think. But we'll start by doing some pillars there. And then, can we just... I'm sure no one will notice if I just mine 2 blocks of cobblestone there, just so I can get cobblestone. There we go. Because this doesn't need to be a big building, I don't think. Though, can a snow golem place snow on a hopper, actually? And that's going to be important to know, I think. Can a snow golem place snow on a hopper? Because if they can, I can make a semi-automatic system. If they can't, then I'll just have to make sure I've got an empty inventory, but it's not a problem if they can't. Let's just make 2 more. There we go. And then what we'll do is, I think on this wall, we'll place some quartz bricks along here. And then we can actually fill these in with quartz brick. However, I need to go rid of that, right. So if we do that, I can place some torches around here. We can put some compressed ice down there. And then I'm thinking for the floor, probably just normal quartz, because it's kind of white anyway. So because quartz is white, it's fitting for snow, but we don't need to worry about anything melting with it, so we can just place a bunch of quartz in there. Just give me a second. Okay, so we have this. So let me see. So what we can do is we can test if a snow golem can place snow on a hopper. And then what we can do as well is, I think, we could make a little kind of counter for the snow golem. Maybe if we use some blue ice to make it different. Actually, we could just use compressed ice because we've already used it there. And we can kind of make it like a bit of a shop. And the snow golem can go and sit in there. Or can I sit on a hopper there, I think. I'm trying to think how this would work. So, if we put a hopper there, assuming the snow golem can place snow on a hopper, if we put a hopper there, go into the block below this, put a chest here, and then we just need to figure out how to stop it coming and jumping out. Yeah, that should be good. So I think we'll go with that idea. There we go. So yeah, we'll go with that idea. Because we could just use some slabs. So if we go and get a hopper. There we go. So yeah, if we go and get a hopper, we can hopefully make this snow farm. In which then means that if we ever need snow for any buildings, we already have it. And I believe we already have plenty of hoppers and plenty of chests, because we put them away earlier on. And let's put the food away in here. Yeah. Oh, I have some baked potatoes in there. Right, let's grab those. And then I'm just quickly going to sort my pockets out again, because my pockets are a mess. And it's not very helpful. So let's sort them out. Do I have a chest where mushrooms go? I don't think I have a chest with any mushrooms. Okay. Mushrooms can go in here because we have no chest for them. I don't know why I don't have a chest for them, but I don't, so why not? And then what we can do, I don't know why that's there. We may as well put that there. Right. Hoppers, that's what we need. We only need 2 hoppers and 2 chests. And then all I need is some shears. Actually, you know what? There's shears down there, because there's shears to the beehive. So we could grab some shears from there, just so we could shear a pumpkin. And I'm guessing we have pumpkins. Oh, we don't have many pumpkins in that chest. Okay. We'll go and grab a pumpkin from the pumpkin farm. I mean, we may as well use it, because we have like 9 stacks of pumpkins or something silly like that. No, I don't think we do have that many pumpkins. I hope not, because I cannot use pumpkins. I don't have a use for that many pumpkins. No, we have nearly 7 full stacks of pumpkins. I don't know when I would ever use that many, but you know what? It's fine. I might actually think about it. I might have to change the setting to make the snow farm work, because I believe you need mob griefing on. You need mob griefing on to be able to do it. So we'll have to turn that on. And I'm going to make sure this works before I put a roof on this. Because if this doesn't work, then I can change the design. Oops. Ooh. Right, let's... Okay. You know what, we can turn that into place so we can get up here. And then we can put a block of quartz there. And then we can temporarily put a block of quartz there. Oh no, I've done that wrong. I've done that wrong. So, if we... The idea is that we would put a chest here with a hopper going into the chest from here with compressed ice there. That's quartz, not stone. Right. And then we put snow there with the pumpkin on top that we're going to shear in a second. And in theory, hopefully it will work. And all while doing this is going to be working. And we can stick that in there. We nearly have a stack of armadillo suits, which is good. So what I want to do is I'm just going to temporarily put some netherrack across here so that we don't have an issue. Do I need to? Why are you burning? There you go. Don't die, please. Right, so I've just thought, so I need to be able to, I need to be the other side of this, actually. Right. You know what? No. So if I go into settings, in-game settings, because I have mob griefing as off. I want to turn locator off because I don't want that. Yeah, so if we put mob griefing on, in theory, so the snow golem should then start placing snow. Oh. Oh, he's obsessed with mobs, isn't he? Thinking about that. We're in a cave and there's a lot of mobs around. Right. Temporarily, while I test this, I'm putting on peaceful. Because then I can get normal behaviour out of the snow golem. Why is he not leaving snow anywhere? Mob briefing's on. Why are you not leaving snow? Like, anywhere. Why is it not leaving snow anywhere? Where's it gone? You're meant to be leaving a trail of snow. Why aren't you? And if you... No, right, okay, you've not got yourself stuck in a hole. Good. Why is it not spreading snow? There is literally no reason why you shouldn't spread snow. What are you doing? Right. Let's see what blocks it can actually spread snow on. Oh. Okay, I know why it's not working, and that's the problem. So it turns out that because of the biome that we're in, it won't actually spread snow. So this farm's not going to work at our base because we're in the wrong biome for it. So this whole building is kind of pointless now. But you know what? We're going to finish the building anyway, just so it looks good. And we'll have the snow golem still in the building. And we'll just ignore the fact that it plainly won't work. Though okay, there we go. So what we'll do is we'll finish the building and pretend like it works, just because I've already built the building and I don't want to have wasted my time. So we're going to make the building still look nice. And we're going to try and push the snow golem into the building. Right, okay. Yes, 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 good. Perfect. So he can't escape. He can't actually do his job. But you know what? He can't escape. And then what we can do is we can just put a roof on this place. Right, okay, sorry about that. What we're going to do then is, yeah, we'll put a roof on the building. Just using some quartz stairs and some of that. So we use some quartz stairs, and I might use some other kind of white and blue blocks just to make the building look nice. Because I'm not going to have enough stairs. I know I'm not. In fact, I'm not even sure I've got enough to do one stretch. But we'll see, because I might have some quartz. I doubt it, but I might have some quartz. Who knows? Let's go and have a look. Do we have enough quartz? What do we reckon? Do we have any quartz in our storage unit? Let's go this way. Let's go this way and we'll have a look. Do we have any quartz? And for anyone that isn't interested, I'll be streaming again tomorrow at 2 PM. I will be on time for that stream, I promise. I will be on time for the stream. I have plenty of quartz. So tomorrow I'm streaming Lego Fortnite, which should be a lot of fun. As we need to do a lot of work in developing our base and progressing with the Ninjago story. So I think we're going to do that tomorrow on stream. And then that'll be all the streams done for this week, but I have more videos to come, is the idea. In theory, we have more videos to come after tomorrow. But we will see, because I've not got many videos actually recorded. So we will see what happens. However, I will probably be recording a video of some sort over the next few days, I imagine. Because I have some free time over the next few days, which is really nice. So we should manage to get at least a video made and then released this week. We should at least manage to get a video done. But we will have to see what we can do. That's right. So I've got the Hot Toper videos ready almost. They just need a little bit of editing. And then I will probably do a video on Dreamlight Valley, I imagine. But beyond that, I don't know. I think I'm gonna just stick that on as the roof. There we go. Oops. That looks nice. It's a nice little kind of snow home. The farm plainly won't work, but you know, it doesn't matter. The building looks nice, and that is all we're going to focus on, is that the building looks nice. And we will just pretend that we do actually know how Minecraft works. Yeah, we'll act as if we know how Minecraft works. Because we definitely kind of messed up our Minecraft knowledge, but hey ho. We have a nice little snow golem living in our base. I don't have a name for him, so, you know, if you do want to name him, just like the horses, you can leave a comment. Right, so yeah, we will just get a door. I'm thinking I'm just going to stick a pale oak door on there. Right, so, yeah, that's the plan. I still need to put these shears back in my bee farm. And then what I'll do is I will do my... Okay, sorry about that. My mic just decided to mess about. But we are all sorted now. It shouldn't go down again. But yeah, what we'll do is I will test my thing on will a snow golem put snow on a hopper. To be honest, I don't think it will, but we will see. Failing that, I have another idea, but the farm can't be here. So, but what we can do is... Okay, so yeah, what we'll do is we'll test our other idea if the first idea doesn't work, but we're going to first get a pale oak door and put that on the front of our snow building. And then, yeah, we'll test our idea because I really want to now actually know if it will work. And I already have, I think, a small snow farm set up. If not, we can set another one up. I don't know if I destroyed it when I left that base. It's a base that I've not shown on video before or live stream, so we'll give you a tour of that base as well. Why not? Because I don't normally go there, so you haven't actually seen it. But yeah, there we go. This is the finished snow building. Completely useless building, but it's fine. We can build another one where it will actually work. But I need to put the shears back in here. Yes, my bee farm is completely full of honey, but yeah, I've not got a use for honey at the minute. Because I've not built anything out of copper, I don't have a use for honey. Because that is the honey's main use, is to wax copper. And I haven't done much of that yet, so we'll see. I might use it eventually. So I'm also slowly but surely building buildings for updates. And also we've had the Copper Age release recently, so it might be worth doing that. I just need to figure out where I need to go. Tiger, desert, mangrove swamp, ice plains. Right, yeah, good. Ice plains is this way. I don't know how far it's going to be, but it will be no more than, like, I think the furthest one is about 350 blocks away. This is the end. I know that's the one to the end portal. This is the one. Is this one the one to the desert quarry? Oh no, that's the mangrove swamp. And then the tunnel kind of goes like that a bit. And then where's this one? Is this the tiger or is this the ice plains? That's the tiger. Okay. So it is the furthest one away. Which might actually, I'm looking at my coordinates, it might be a little bit more than 300 blocks. But it's not too far. I had to take a polar bear through here. So it can't be that far. And I believe this is the sign to say ice plains. Let's see, is that? Yeah, ice plains. There you go. It's definitely the ice plains. So if we step out of the portal, this is our ice base. I've never actually seen it with vibrant visuals on. This is a bit weird. But what was I going to do? Right. So, snow farm. I used to have one in here. Yeah, I do still have a snow farm, I think. So, this is our good old snow golem that's been living his life trapped in this one block since, like, last year. Places like start of last year, but it's fine. He loves his life here. But I want to test, can he place snow on a hopper? Hang on, because I haven't put mob griefing on, so it might. I turned mob griefing back off because I didn't want anything to grief me. But can he? They can place snow on there. Okay. So in theory, you can make a snow farm using a hopper. In theory. I mean, he's not going to make a mess because I don't have a lead on me. Do I have a lead in my storage room? In all of these little bases, by the way, I have a storage room. Because it's really useful. Oh, I also have armored rooms here as well. And a spare heart of the sea. Because who doesn't have spare hearts of the sea? But no, I don't have a lead here. But do I have the means to make one, I think. Yeah, I have the means to make a lead, so let's make a lead. So that we can at least bring our snow golem under control. Okay, come on. If I move those, right, and then we can just place that there and that there. And then in theory, yeah, you do that. Right, come on. Inside. Okay, right. He is at least secure. And in theory, there you go. That's the idea of the farm. But we now have it so it's on a hopper. And so whilst I'm still collecting some, that's equally collecting a fair few. It can't collect that many at the minute, but that's the idea of the farm. And you can just see how quickly that kind of just fills up. But yeah, that's the idea of the farm, guys, and we've at least proved that I can break my floor with my shovel, apparently. This is awkward. Have I actually got any way of getting out of here? Probably not. So we're going to have to grab. We could just grab some netherrack. I'm never going under the ocean, under the ice anyway. So even now I can't get through. Right. Okay, what we're gonna do then is do that. And then we can just do that. There we go. We've got ourselves out of the frozen ocean. This is why I don't like having snow golems roaming around, though, is because they just make an absolute mess. However, in the daytime, I will show you my kind of ice base, if you like. It's my more kind of frozen area base. Because it's based on the ice plains. I don't know why my shelves have turned round, but apparently my shelves are hanging onto absolutely nothing because the support for the shelf is quite clearly in the wrong place. However, it's fine. So we'll start with inside my house. We have some lovely plushies, which make an adorable noise. That makes a different sound. That is adorable. Okay. We just have a ladder up because it's not a very big house. Oh, that is such a nice sound. I'm funny. But anyway, we have a bunch of plushes around, and we also have a lovely kitchen and a random saddle in there. Why not? With kind of a nice lounge area. Out here, a lot of these have got a lot of like the gates now have a string on them because they're all for the furniture add-on. In here, I have an infinite water source because it's always useful to have that. That was a creeper explosion that happened. And in here is my Arctic wolves, which I do have some in my base and in the mod museum, but this is where they live, actually, in the ice plains. That's my nether portal. And then in here, if there's still one living here, there is one. This is my polar bear, and these are the icicles I was on about, and I can't remember how to make them. They might be made with just normal ice. We will see. And that's glitched. The furniture add-on has seemed to glitch a lot of stuff when it's updated, but this is... I have a farm here as well. Yeah, please don't blow up. I still got mob griefing on. Please don't blow up. This stuff is very easy to explode, so we do not want that to explode, please. But we have a little farm here to sustain our food here. Because I was here for a while, I spent a long time in this area, mainly trying to find a... what was I trying to find? I was trying to find the snowy wolf. I eventually found one, but not in this area. But, yeah. And then we have a little storage area that you've already seen. What I'm going to do before I go outside, I'm turning mob griefing back off because there is no way I am letting anything I build get destroyed. Not a chance. Oops, I've just dropped my sword. But yeah, so that is my Arctic base. That's the only other base I built. I have some sheep here as well. But yeah, I've got that one, the Savannah base, and then the main base. That is the only base I have. But let me see if I can craft. Can I find the recipe for icicles? Because I'm so sure that I can make them. But I can't see how you make them. I don't really want to go through all the blocks in the game because that will take a long time, especially with the add-ons that I have. But we might have to try and find the icicles. I mean, this is all so far from one add-on, and then we're back to normal game stuff. Can I find icicle somewhere in here? Because I'm so sure I can craft them, and I think they'd look really good in the snow building. But it doesn't look like I can find a recipe for them. By the way, this is how many beds are in the add-on. This is all from the same add-on. There's a lot. And I don't know why there's so many, but, you know, there is. There's also elevator. What's that? A road anchor. Okay. Ooh. 4 diamond blocks. So that block is designed to permanently keep an area of your world loaded in. But for that cost, that is ridiculous. What is that? Oh, okay. Right. Empty gift box. Okay. So, oh, disenchanter. Okay, so I can't find icicle. I don't know what happened to the recipe. They might have removed the recipe from the add-on, but I probably will not find out very easily. But never mind. Looks like we can't use that. But I will be back in a second because I need to just pop something on charge before the stream goes offline again. Okay, we are back. So, we're going to head back to our base just to put a bunch of our stuff away. And then what we'll do is in the next live stream, we will build a snow golem farm. We'll build a snow golem farm in the next live stream. Specifically because we were going to do it in this video and we didn't. Right, there we are. So, I was getting deafened by the music again. So, I've just turned my game sounds down. It's not changed this. It doesn't change the sound for you, thankfully, but mine's like really loud and I can't change it very easily. Well, I can now. I used to just have to pull up with it, but I have now got things sorted, so I can change my audio without changing yours. So I could change them both separately. But anyway, yeah, in the next video, in the next live stream side, we will build a snow golem farm in our snow area. It'll be really nice. We'll gather the materials for it in that stream as well, and I will probably make a video of me building the snow golem farm from the live stream, just so that if you don't want to watch the full live stream, there is that option there as well. I do like to give people that option just because personally if I miss a live stream, I do not want to sit through and watch a 2-hour live stream, which most of my live streams are about 2 hours. However, yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to empty our pockets before we finish the stream, and then I'll talk you through the stream schedule for this week, and I will have a look and give you an idea of streaming next week. I just need to have a look at what I am working next week, because all of my schedule in terms of YouTube is all based upon what I am working. And so I will need to just have a look at that, and we can figure out what we will be doing next week. I can't give you the week after yet because I've not got that information on my phone yet. But that's not a problem. We can do it 1 week at a time like we have been doing. Hopefully there'll be no issues with the streams next week. But yeah, I'll give you a rough idea of when they'll be today, and then I'll post the final schedule on YouTube via a post on Sunday. It will be on Sunday. I will keep this on me because I will go and fix the mob museum. And of course we'll be using a lot of spruce blocks in the next video. Be a lot of these and a lot of white blocks. That's the plan. That is the plan. But let me put my leads away. That is going to be the end of today's live stream. So, as I say, I've got a video that I'm hopefully going to release later on today. So we will hopefully get that out. If it's not out by the end of today, it might be out tomorrow. It will be out tomorrow. And then obviously I'm streaming tomorrow at 2 PM GMT, Lego Fortnite. If you do want to watch that, make sure you drop a like and subscribe to the channel. Hello to Huhag. I hope I pronounced your name right. Thank you very much for joining the live stream. Unfortunately, I am about to end the stream, but you can catch up on the entire stream when it goes live on YouTube. But yeah, I'll be streaming Thursday and hopefully doing some more videos to have a video out Friday and Saturday. And then what we'll also do is next week I'll be streaming Monday afternoon, probably Tuesday afternoon and Thursday afternoon. I'm gonna say that's more than likely what I'm gonna be working, what I'm gonna be streaming. So we will work with that. So there you go. You know what, I'm streaming next week. So thank you very much for watching the stream. If you did not catch the whole stream, make sure you do check it out when the stream goes live. But thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next stream. Goodbye.